Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. This channel is for educations and technology only. Tonight, I'd like to share with you something extremely interesting. And for some, this is like a secret. But actually, it is not a secret at all. I can tell it to the world openly so that everybody knows. So what happened is that for decades, there are people who want to get access of my video on the teaching of the 小念頭 sets, or want to come to learn with me the 小念頭 sets, and thinking if they learn that set, then they are grandmaster. They know the secret. So I have people who come to study with me. After they study the sets, they just left because now they are as good, or even they claim they are better than me because now they know the sets. And there are grandmasters who want to access on the video which I taught the 小念頭 sets, thinking if they have that, they can mimic it, they can learn all the secret. Well, the reality is all of these people are missing the point. They are missing the point. The sets is just a tools. Like the Zen saying, it is a finger pointing at the moon. The set is just a finger. Okay? You need to see the moon. So what is the moon? The moon is ourself. The moon is ourself. If we learn the set properly, like those who study with me on the sets for a few months and get screamed by me almost every week, they know after they learn the sets, it is about they know themselves. They know who they are, how to correct their issue, they're aware of their issue, and they keep correct it, make corrections using the sets to correct themselves. So there's no secret there. It is just a finger pointing at the moon, and one correct oneself, and then one attain level to level, one level to another level, getting deeper and deeper. So the people who just learn, mimic the posture from me, they want me to teach them, and then they mimic the posture, and right away, you can see people like that. Once they learn the thing, they right away, they think they know it all, and then they left you. For me, that's fine, because you don't know what it is. So, the bottom line is about us, ourselves. Do we know about ourselves? Do we aware of our 6 core elements? Do we aware of the 13th state? Do we aware of all this momentum and so forth, and now the VO2 max and all this sort of stuff? See, studying set since the ancient Chinese history recorded, there is a dead way of studying a set, or a live way of studying a set. The dead way is you just mimic posture, the the teacher say it is this, and then you mimic it, and then you use your imaginations, and you say, oh, this has to be this way, that way, I have to have my way and those way. That's called dead. The dead way of learning it. The alive way is not. The alive way is using that set like a mirror to see ourselves, to correct ourselves. And thus, the more we correct, the more you get to higher level. The reason why I know those 613.3, the reason why I be able to do this and do these books, map it into the modern physics and modern sports science, it is because I follow that. I follow the ancient teaching to learn about myself, to know what it is. And only that way we can grow. And this grow is not like, hey, I learned these sets. This hand techniques is like this, and I want to turn it like this. This is my way, my opinion. It's not. It is one aware of the reality, be with the reality, and then one will get insight. And only after one get insight, one can master that art. So the example for the 613.3 is, that's my attainment. You see in the history, different people at different generations have their attainment. I have my attainment of the 613.3. Well, some other people can take that thing and then publish a book. But they still don't get what I have attained, because that's my work, that's about me. So I hope that you understand and you know it now. It is not the sex, it is you. How far can you go? How details, Siêu Liêm Thảo is about details. How details can you go? So it is Zen. It is about the finger pointing at the moon, and then one keeping refine. The truth is, 5 people or 10 people, they can practice the same sets of 1850 Siêu Liêm Thảo. But when they show it to you, they can all be correct, but they have variations. And all of these people who have the same level of attainment knows what they are presenting, even though there's variation there. They will not say, oh, your Tan Sao is this way, my Tan Sao is this way. They don't. They just look at it and say, okay, I know. And the other guy will say, well, I know. So one has to get into that level instead of stuck into the set. This is really critical stuff. And the reason why I wrote all of this is because having a textbooks is better than like in my time when I have to go through it for decades to search in the dark, to actually continues on even when sometimes you don't see the light from the end of the tunnel. You just have faith on it. And then you penetrate that tunnel and you say that, yes, this is what it is. Usually people, most people, for past hundreds of years, when they practice something like the 1850 Shilin Tao, they never go through that tunnel because they just get to the beginning, to the door, they just turn their back off. They say, well, no, I'm not going to do this. I don't think this is true. They don't follow the instruction to go through. So the same with many people who come wanting to request me to teach them, I teach them, and then they don't go through it. They thought that they know already. Okay? They don't know how deep the water of the ancient Chinese. So now you know the secret. It is not a secret. Only if you know yourself, you attain the state, you know all the details, then you'll be able to analyze other people, disregard of what type of martial art. You'll be able to analyze it. And only then one be able to say that one know the basic. Before that, showing I perform this set and that set is just show business. Those are just mimicking stuff. So it is like Zen. You can quote all the konan of the Gongan of the Zen. You can study all the Gongan of the Zen, but you don't know what it is. So I share this with you tonight. Hope that we have more people get into that level of knowing oneself, attain continuously going deeper and deeper, advanced and more advanced. Only that way we have hope. Only that way Wing Chun have hope. All Sifu want the student to be surpass them. If the student cannot surpass the Sifu, that means it's hopeless. And all students, if they follow the same teaching, even though they have different variations, they know the core is the same. So this is to share with you today. The path of studying ancient art like 1850 is not easy. It needs perseverance, determinations, discipline, and endurance. It's not never being like, oh, I just mimic a video. You go ask those who study the 1850 Shilin Tao sets from me for past 2 years. First, I make them take the 6-13-3 class, hammer them like crazy. Well, my job is to straighten them out so that they know exactly what it is, right? It's like in the college. You want to study, you better learn. Otherwise, you get kicked out from the college. To get a PhD, is that easy? It is not easy, right? And then they have to take the short strike technology class. Only after they take that class, they can take the Shilin Tao 1850s class. Why? If one doesn't know the 6-13-3, one doesn't know the short strike momentum, one will not be able to know what it is. And even after one go through this and study the 1850s Ulim Tao set. Still, I make them watching my instruction video, and then I question them, what do you see? And then if you don't see it, go back again, re-watch it until you see it. Well, so with this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, people see what is going on. And they notice many things they thought it is this way, but it's actually not that way. So many found out they don't even know themselves. So there's the beginning, when we find out that we don't even know ourselves. Then we start to learn. But if we don't know that, we keep mimicking this posture, that posture, we will never learn. Because whatever we learn, we still don't know ourselves. You need to know yourself. And then you can make things become alive. If we don't know ourselves, no matter what we do, that stuff is other people's stuff. It's not yours. Only after you know yourself, then whatever you learn is yours. Remember that. Only we know ourselves, whatever we learn is ours. If we don't know ourselves, we never learn the thing. We're just mimicking. We're just following. So for those who want to be expert, think about it. See what I'm saying is true or not.